Good morning. Once you're in your seated position and you're ready to start, we're going to begin with 35 rapid exhales through the nose. When you do this, you're trying to push the air out as forcefully as you can from your lungs. When you breathe in, don't worry about it. Your lungs will automatically fill back up. So when you're doing this, try to keep your back straight, your head up as much as you can. And then when you get to about 35 or 40, you'll start to feel it a little bit. And when that happens, just go ahead and push out and hold on the exhale at that point. And when you're holding, you're not really like clamping the air in your throat. You're just using all the muscles in your diaphragm and your chest to really just keep the air out of you. And you're pushing it all the way out and holding it out as long as you can until you start to feel uncomfortable. Don't strain to the point where you feel like you're drowning. And then breathe in. Breathe in and keep your chest up and open. Don't pinch at the top of your throat, and just hold the air inside of you as long as you can with your head up. And then release and take 3 normal breaths. So we'll do this again. Yesterday we did this as many times. Well, I did it probably 5 or 6 times, maybe 7 or 8 times, and then we switched over to doing the 1-4-2 ratio of breathing. So last time we did 4 seconds, 16 seconds, and 8 seconds, and I think that's good. We'll do that again. I don't have my phone today, but we'll just count. And I still haven't made the video to overlay to show you the time while this is going, but we'll work on it. Again, The Amazing Art by Ethan Walsh is totally incredible, isn't it? Oh, got my hand in the bird. Anyways, The Amazing Art by Ethan, as well as, a shout out to the Waken Bakery. I've never been there myself, but my aunt and uncle said it's good because we know what that's about. Okay. The breathing, as well as most meditation, it doesn't matter what posture you sit in terms of what your legs are doing, whether you're sitting lotus or whether you're sitting like I'm sitting on a mat. Let me just show you, like that. But you don't have to sit like that. Whatever's comfortable for you. You can stand if you want to. You do this while you're walking, or maybe not while you're driving if you're not used to it. But basically, if you know your limits and you know when you're going to pass out, you can basically control your breath anywhere. So the way you sit doesn't matter. Whether your eyes are open or closed, it doesn't matter. It's like there's no rules for meditation, and that's what everybody thinks. It's like everyone's got this idea that meditation is a serious thing, and you're sitting down and you're like clearing your mind, and if a thought comes up, you got to just kill it. And that's not what meditation is at all, in my opinion. At least, from the things I've read, it's basically just sitting and doing nothing. And I know that might take years to cultivate. They say it takes 20 or 30 years to be able to sit and just not really be engaged with the content of reality and just be able to experience pure form of reality and not have attachment or whatever it is pull you into those things. But I found at age 16 that I could get high, and it made doing nothing amazing. And so, I mean, even if that's a cheat or a hack or whatever you want to say, but that's cool. I spent the majority of my waking time since that moment, you know, basically struggling again. My biggest challenges in life have been, the rest of the world not wanting me to just be really, really, really happy sitting doing absolutely nothing. Right? So, I guess that's why I made the Portland Weed Church. But, anyways, all I wanted to say is that getting stoned can be kind of a good metric or a good, I don't know, signpost, something to point the way towards what sitting and doing absolutely nothing and being kind of content with that would be. I mean, what if we just didn't even breathe on the show anymore and we just sat here? I wouldn't even have to talk. Just look at the bird. Should probably sit up straight though, because somebody said enlightenment is good posture. Let's breathe a little more. Okay, again, 35 to 40 rapid exhales through the nose. Nope, after I clear my nose, because that's all right. As the teacher, that sucks though. Nah, that's just how it is. Just like everything else I've ever done. It's like, it's not probably going to be very smooth until I stop trying to be smooth at it. And so, that's my style. I know it involves falling off the stage at inopportune times and misspelling words and getting people's names wrong and just totally mispronouncing all foreign words and just basically being an idiot about everything. But, I've got the thing that I have to tell everybody, and I can't really seem to stop, so. But isn't that just a sign of insanity when you believe some of your own bullshit about, like, why you're here and what you're doing? No, there's no models for anything. I mean, there's lots of models for everything, and we're completely infused with it. We've got nothing but models on models, but, turtles all the way down, right? But, here we go. Again. And again. Again. Okay, now let's breathe in at the 1-4-2 ratio. So in for 4 seconds, hold for 16 seconds, and out for 8 seconds. We'll do this 10 times. Breathe in. Okay. Today's a busy day of what is today? Well, there's always things to do.